React to this and much more. Senator John McCain. Senator, welcome back. Did you like the Imam Chowdhury?
I'll tell you, it's amusing in one respect, Sean, but in another, it's really scary. The Muslim faith, as you know, is a forgiving religion. It has a lot of similarities between that and the Christian and Hebrew and Jewish religions. But this perversion of it, and from time to time, like in the Spanish Inquisition, the Bible was perverted. But here we are in the 21st century, and to hear that kind of claptrap is, again, entertaining, but also pretty scary, because these are the guys that are indoctrinating people to go to Syria and kill people and someday come back and kill Americans.
Well, that's the reality. That's what we saw happen to this photojournalist. That's what they're threatening to do to others. We see people chased out of their homes. You know, it took the entire time to get out of him. He wants a worldwide caliphate, and that's what they're pushing for. And this is a real danger. And how do you react to the President of the United States? And that is that it's been pretty much a non-response. The official position today is still that Fort Hood was workplace violence, not a terrorist attack.
Well, the President of the United States was elected president, as you know, on a very different worldview, get us out of Iraq. And by the way, he did, and it was his decision, and it was a huge mistake, and we predicted all that is happening at the time because it was so predictable. But he doesn't view the United States of America as a nation that needs to lead the world. That does not mean sending troops everywhere, engaging in every war. But when America's leadership is absent, bad things happen, and all of this could have been avoided. Sean, it's not like hurricanes or earthquakes and natural disasters. It has to do with strategy and policy and outlook of the United States obligations in the world. Could I just mention two instances that have not escaped attention, but are symptomatic of the problem that we have with American leadership? One is the Egyptians and UAE bombed the Islamists in Libya without asking us. And two, there was a ceasefire made in Egypt between Hamas and Israel. And do you know any role the United States played there? None. That is huge when you think about the absence of American leadership. Why? Because they don't believe we're reliable because of the Syria decision on bombing, and also by us not leaving a force behind. What
do you make of the president? He may go about airstrikes without working with Congress, or he might go along with this UN climate change without consulting Congress and bypassing Congress on that, or on immigration. What do you make of the president not respecting co-equal branches of government?
I think it's terrible, and I think it's the worst that I've ever seen. And if he ever wants immigration reform, he will set it back years and years if he acts through executive order. As far as the bombing is concerned, under the War Powers Act, he can bomb and then come to Congress after 30 days. But what he really needs to do is come to Congress with a strategy, with policies that implement the strategy. Does anyone on earth know what the president's strategy is? And by the way, you know, Jimmy Carter changed after Afghanistan, George Bush, the surge after Iraq was failing, Clinton after Srebrenica. He can change. But these other presidents saw the reality, did change in light of conditions as they existed, and this president seems to blithely ignore them.
All right, Senator, thank you for your insight. Appreciate it.